this is a monument. I know you're not going to believe this because it's just a tip of the pencil, right? But I want you to believe because I have spent 14 hours on this and 2 pencils on the tip of the graphite. So yeah, I have done all the patients which is reserved for the people for the IKEA furniture, but I have utilized it on carving the pencil. My name is Vipul and I carve stories on pencil graphite. Not just as a hobby, not just as an art, but this tiny space, this 2-finger space, it is where I found a stillness, silence and survival. I did not grow thinking I would be an artist. I'm an architect by profession and maker by heart. But I still started with a pencil. Pencil is the first thing a child holds. Till the date we see pencil as a tool to create an art. But what if we see pencil itself a piece of art, just like us. Throughout the life we try to seek the beauty in outside world, but the real magic is inside us. So that's what I wanted to navigate with the pencil. I wanted to touch the soul of the pencil, the graphite. So one day, in all these loud world, so fast world, I wanted some moment of peace, some moment of calm. So I started with a blade and a pencil. I was trying to touch the soul of the pencil. I didn't know what I was doing, but at that moment the blade touched the graphite. The noise inside me goes quiet. It was 8 years ago. And then I have carved multiple pencils. I have carved temples, bridges, stars, portraits. And all those pencil was so fragile, one wrong breath and it's going to be shattered. So yeah, pencil taught me how to breathe. During the carving, it navigates your breath. And that taught me how to take a good breath. Even not yoga have taught me that, and I have paid for the yoga sessions, So people often ask, why do you do something so detailed, so small, so pointless? And I get it. We are in a world which is chasing scale, the bigger screens, the faster we move, more and more and more. But here I have learned, carving 0.5 millimeter detail is not about obsession. It's about the attention. And attention is the highest form of love, I feel. So yeah, to give you some context, I have got some of the carvings, so you can just see what I do. So like this is a piece of architecture. I have carved a minaret. Let me just pass it on. You can just see. Yeah. And this was a portrait of a woman. I was trying Mona Lisa. Oh, sorry. So on the top of the graphite, I do detail. I try to add the details, try to convert the ordinary object around us. After adding the details, I try to make it extraordinary. So yeah, all of them looks very tiny, very small, but for me, they are the chapters. The quiet hours, the small blade, and the shaky hand give me the calm mind. Because sometimes, you don't need a canvas to make big art. All you need is some inches of courage. And I have carved these pencil, some of them with the 30 minutes, 3 days, or maybe still going on. So, if today with this storytelling session, if I want you to take away one thing, I just want to say, there's a quotation by Michelangelo. He says, I saw the angel in the marble. I saw the angel in the marble and I carved until I set them free. So I saw my own divine in my graphite and I carved to have that magic. So today, I am just going to ask you, when you go home today, don't just take the pencil and start writing into it. Take a moment, observe it, and try to see the silence of the detail. Try to pay attention. There's a whole world in the detail which is waiting for you to be carved. So go and find your own angels in your artwork. That was it.